Torrential Slide in a real sense is a mid-position digital money at present evaluated at $40.07 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $14,726,478,961. Over the past lovely few years, digital forms of money, including Torrential Slide, laid out a sort areas of strength for of in the worldwide monetary world and sort of are presently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, products, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, in a really significant way. A few institutional financial backers even really consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy. So Torrential Slide in every practical sense is a mid-position digital money right now valued at $40.07 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $14,726,478,961. Or so they by and large thought. Retail financial backers and merchants explicitly are genuinely keen on digital currencies for example, Avax in light of the fact that this explicitly is seemingly the most open monetary market, where various resources for the most part have the kind of potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a generally kind of brief time frame. Or so they basically thought. These profits especially are truly impossible in different business sectors, which basically is the motivation behind why most kind of moderate financial backers essentially are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital forms of money like Torrential Slide, while the groundbreaking ones fundamentally give a huge part of their exceptionally cash flow to this quickly creating resource class in an unobtrusive manner. At this genuinely specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Torrential Slide to the level at $40.07, where it as of now sits, or so they truly thought. As currently referenced, Avax most certainly is a mid-position cryptographic money, since it by and by possesses the 9th spot in worldwide cryptographic money rankings, the kind of metric that's still up in the air, by duplicating the very current cost, by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in an unpretentious manner. On account of Torrential Slide, the market capitalization explicitly remains at $14,726,478,961. The significance of this boundary will basically be generally made sense of later. Our cost expectation calculation in every practical sense is planned in kind of such a way that it persistently screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to furnish our supporters with the most dependable data on the present status of the market and future possibilities permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently fundamentally survey the condition of their portfolio and by and large choose whether or not it in a real sense needs to by and large be reconfigured, which in every way that really matters is very critical. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which explicitly is truly basic for the really right assessment of both sort of current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its truly present and future bearing in a truly significant manner. Underneath you will find extremely key selections of this verifiable information, so you also could generally have a comprehension of where the Torrential Slide market for the most part is going in a significant manner. Yesterday, on February 15th, Avax really was esteemed at $42.24 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Basically recall that digital forms of money truly are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. The cost change rate-wise over the said period especially added up to 4.49%, which fundamentally is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on February 9th, Torrential Slide sort of was exchanged at $35.44 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that truly near its current position. On January 16, which in a real sense was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Avax at $35.58, the cost level that certainly is at the distance of 12.63% from where it at present stands, which generally is genuinely critical. The cost of Avax and the readings of CVIX most certainly are not by any means the only measurements that we use, while attracting the cost forecasts a kind of huge way. Market capitalization sort of is another significant essentially metric that in a real sense assists traders with explicitly deciding the fame of the digital money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities in an exceptionally enormous manner. It's additionally used to, in every practical sense, survey the offer that torrential slide in a real sense holds inside the really whole digital money market. The equation for the computation of market capitalization for the most part is somewhat basic. The coursing supply of the money being referred to is duplicated by its extremely current cost, which certainly is very critical. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of Avax fundamentally remains at $14,726,478,960 enough to name it the ninth, barely the biggest coin on the digital money market, which generally is genuinely critical. Yesterday, on February 15th, the market capitalization of torrential slide sort of remained at $15,521,868,735, which sort of is genuinely huge. 7 days prior, on February 9th, the capitalization of Avax basically was $13,020,944,010 in an unpretentious manner. A month prior, on January 16th, how much especially capital streaming around this in every practical sense, specific market, generally added up to $13,044,946,262, which especially is genuinely critical. Most digital currency financial backers basically stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with an essentially certain cryptographic money and its capacity to sort of endure disturbances, which generally are the sort of normal event on this exceptionally unpredictable market, or so they thought. The essentially most extreme inventory of torrential slide certainly is 720,000,000 Avax. The by and large absolute stockpile of Avax as of now remains at 435,540,097 coins, which in every practical sense is very huge. The flowing stockpile of the digital money under audit sort of is 367,507,187 Avax, which essentially is genuinely huge. This torrential slide cost expectation wouldn't explicitly be truly finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it is the in every practical sense metric utilized by essentially all digital money brokers to affirm the strength of the pattern and the feasibility of a market move, which basically shows that this torrential slide cost forecast wouldn't generally be somewhat finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it is the fundamentally metric utilized by basically all digital currency merchants to basically affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move, which certainly is genuinely critical. For example, assuming the breakout to the potential gain truly is happening on the rear of the especially low exchanging volume, there explicitly is a high likelihood that this move in every practical sense is impractical and would in a real sense bring about a bullish snare in a by and large enormous manner. Hence, it is vital to examine the sort of past and the really current exchanging volume of Avax request to in a real sense comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength, which generally is very critical. Throughout the course of recent hours, the exchanging volume on the torrential slide market in a real sense was enrolled at $636,237,735. Yesterday, on February 15th, Avax in every way that really matters had an exchanging volume of $792,172,730 and a